Check, check. Can you turn it up a little bit? Blue. Thanks, beautiful. Can you turn the lights down low just a little bit? Check, check, check. Much better. Maybe a little bit higher if you can though. I don't mean to be picky, but can I get some of those awesome like red lights? Red hue. I like blue better. Yes. Yes, please.
I can't hear over the people in the lobby.
Yes. I already drink way too much wine. Thanks.
Need another intro, Tony? Tony G.
Tony G, thanks. So, I'm kind of a little bit unprepared. I was gonna do some music with my band, Galaxy Purple, like I usually do, but she's out of town. And last night, I put together a whole bunch of spoken word poems, you know, that were really speaking to me lately, because I've been thinking about the topic of being completely unapologetic in the way that you live your life. So I've been exploring that, and what I've come to find is that a lot of the times, you know, our thoughts and our true feelings in a moment, in a social setting, are kind of like weeded out and put into the back of our minds, and I feel like I've come to the conclusion that it makes a watered down version of ourselves. So I came up with the idea of back pocket thoughts. Those thoughts that you don't necessarily share with others, that you filter out. And for me personally, I wanted to express some of those thoughts that I put together. Unfortunately, I've had a lot of wine, so bear with me. Maybe it'll make it better. Imperfect, but perfect in the same way. So, yeah, back pocket thoughts. I can't do this another day, hoping things don't ever change when life suffocates love anyway. There's different factors, beautiful little factors, but after the fact that the facts don't matter, I scream, you curse, we reach for hands to hold no fist, but words are worse. I hope things don't really change. Cause I am cursed with days like these and eyes like yours, the scars, the sores that never heal. Here comes the gray days we don't ever feel, but trust can paint the pain away, every color of the color wheel. Affections catch, like whispers into wildfire. My feet won't move, but can you hear me still? I feel too low for conversations that'll last a while. You smile right back to how I can feel. So I trust, big bang, baby, combust. I'm ready for pieces of us to collide. Cause in the end, we're only stardust and atrophy, but your eyes are after me, it's catastrophe, cause you make sense. I understand that all lives matter. Yes, I am right there with you, but we can't generalize to marginalize a deadly issue. See, I have my father's eyes, though my pigment's somewhat brighter. But just because I am lighter doesn't mean I don't pray he never finds some issues. Because most of us are never looking. We're dreaming like we've all learned with our own versions. But I fear one day he'll have his back turned to the wrong type of entitled person. These words are on my mental. As the energy flows, the beat grows, it's unintentional. As I think back on the conversations I had, explaining the idea, the math, how I react, and drop into a lovely tempo. Openly, we sat back and laughed, but I have to bridge the gap between rap and poetry, flowetry. Go with me. Just consider the notion. I'm just being honest, my favorite rapper was Common, and that was poetry in motion. Yes, yes. These words were meant to create, and if I skip across the tips of tides of my mind, I can skip across the tops of rhyme and sink into melody.
Hey now.
Limited. Words cover my mouth, revoking my right to speak as words fall off my fingertip, images of who I am, breathing life into penmanship. And in my head, words were the birds that flew for freedom in my teenage years. Between fine lines, I can handle it. Hopeless romantic antics becoming evident. But enemies of compassion elicit reactions out of passing words blasting off the top of my mind, and I find time to unwind the noose that you fasten. It's irrelevant. Damn. Set loose the roots as I consume the mood in an unorderly fashion. Damn, I am the who's who of grooves as I move through views, caption, flow, explosive, reactive. Damn. Hands ahead of me, unapologetically fasten blinds over my eyes as I cut ties from your gravity. If you're after me, capture me. I will be limitless. Damn.